My name is Zach Brown. Now, I've just come from the Michigan Tech bookstore. As you can see, I've got a bunch of books here. I was told college would be expensive, but I didn't think it was going to be this expensive. Or heavy. Physics for $242. Statistics for $143. And calculus for $216. But it doesn't have to be that way. I have created a student helping student network exclusively for Michigan Tech called Tech Books. Now, no one likes those long hikes up to the bookstore or waiting weeks to get their book in the mail. Tech Books is a local organization that will bring your textbooks to the dorms, to the library, or any building you need. Now, what makes us different than our competition? We allow you to buy, rent, and sell your textbooks just like anyone else would. But we give you the unique opportunity to rent out your textbooks. So instead of letting them sit on the shelf collecting dust, they can collect you a little money for your pocket. By compressing the retail wholesale cycle, Tech Books can offer lower prices and higher buyback values. By utilizing the lifespan of each individual textbook, we can increase revenues semester after semester after semester. Initially, I'm looking for a $5,000 investment. This will help me grow my inventory so that I can reach the entire market that Michigan Tech has to offer. Thank you very much for your time, and I look forward to seeing you soon.
Children are kidnapped each year. This is because parents aren't able to watch their children every second of every day. Most time during the work week, parents have enough time to get their child ready and out the door, but they physically can't be there when the child boards the bus or when they walk to and from school. Parents need to have the peace of mind to know if their child is going to be safe at all times, even when they're not watching. At childtracker.com, we can fulfill this need by using existing technologies and GPS services, partnering with one of the world's largest network service providers, such as AT&T or Verizon, to track your child's location. Our top competitors in this market right now would be your traditional bodyguards or nannies, which charge an hourly rate and can be quite expensive. So how do we do this? We have a one-time fee where you purchase a chip. This chip can be placed in the child's coat pocket, in their pants pocket, or attach it to their shoe. Then we charge a monthly service fee of roughly $10. Then you'll be able to go online and set up your virtual nanny. As soon as your child goes outside in the radius, you will be notified immediately. We expect this to go global easily because kidnapping is worldwide. Right now, we're asking for $30,000 to be able to make these chips smaller and more affordable. You probably pay insurance on your house, car, or both. So why wouldn't you pay to protect something that isn't replaceable, your family? Thank you.
Imagine you own a clothing line, or a toy store, or any retail store, and you want to advertise your product. How do you do that? Picture a moving truck around town, showing your company's billboard, and everyone, the whole world sees it. Great idea, right? What would be even better would be if you have your company shop in the back of the truck. What we do is, we will provide trucks on rent to companies to advertise and sell their products at the same time. All you, the company, needs to do is to go to our interactive website, let us know how you want your shop to look, and we will set up and customize the shop according to your business needs. All you need to do is pay us. As a startup, we need funds to buy 2 trucks, set up a garage cum workshop, and set up our website. Renting and advertising at the same time will ensure us our profitability, and we'll keep growing our business. We are at trucks, and we get the shop to your doorstep. Thank you.
His ideas. is my idea of a ping pong ball, I'm going to cheat. I get to just use the atmosphere. I get to use all the air in this room. Okay? So let's see what happens. Now I'm going to forewarn you. When I do this, it's going to make a very loud noise, similar to that of a gunshot. So especially all of you in the front row, please plug your ears, especially if you have sensitive hearing. It's going to take a few minutes to pump down. Right now I'm listening for leaks. I don't want any air in there. I just want the vacuum and my idea. In a few more seconds till it sounds right to me. In fact, I don't even have to speak. I get to use a razor blade to let my idea out. Three, two, one, fire! Now just to show you, my idea went right through everything that got in its way. Okay? Thank you.
One day I was sitting at home at my house when I was looking at our power bill, and it was more than twice what it had been the month before. We normally split it up evenly, but somebody was using more power than the rest of us, and we didn't want to have to pay for it. What we needed was a way to monitor how much power we were using, and then divide the bill up based on it. I'm Nikolai, and this is Luke, and our solution is the Power Tracker.
Power Tracker is an innovative product which tracks and records power consumption in your home, and it provides tools in order to see how you use them. What it is a small box that you attach near your break box, and a series of wires and clips, and it will transmit to a convenient display how much power you're using, and where you're using it.
There are competitive products on the market that do similar things, but they are not as detailed, they're more difficult to use, and they are more expensive at $200, $300, or $400 each. The Power Tracker costs only $100 and provides you with all the features they offer and more. Our engineers can currently make one for under $35, which means a 65% profitability margin. Our market research data shows that 60% of US households are going to have one of these devices in the next 10 years, which means a 60 million home market that needs to be filled.
What we're looking for is $2.3 million to put into testing, development, and begin moving towards production of our product. Power Tracker, with a 0.1% market penetration from the first year, will earn $3.9 million.
I'm sure you're all wondering, what the heck is this? And what the heck is it for? Well, let me tell you real quickly what it is. What this is here is the heating element. By placing a camp fire within here, and by pumping water through it using a 12-volt water pump, you can heat water at from 60 to 130 degrees Fahrenheit at 3 gallons per minute. Now this is enough that if you're camping, you can actually take a hot shower on your camping trip. It's also enough that if you have a 12-volt car battery, just a used 12-volt car battery, it's enough to run this for 6 hours straight, which happens to be enough time to fill a hole dug into a beach with hot water. That is right, you can use this to create a hot tub on a beach. Now, when you deal with the cost aspects of something like this, a normal hot tub, that's like over $1,000 easily, even if it's used. Something like this, production cost is less than $50. You could sell something like this at 100% profit margin for under $100. Now this would not include hoses or tarps, which people already have. That's not something you need to sell. It doesn't include the car battery either. That would drive up costs that people already have. By selling just the essential items that people don't already have, you can't easily truck on their own. You can offer them the ability to have hot water for cleaning dishes while camping, hot water to take showers while camping, and hot water to make hot tubs on the beach. Now, from a production standpoint, how do you get the heat exchanger? You go to, all right, well, it looks like we're out of floor. Have a good day, everyone.
Diagnosed with diabetes. You, like many other Americans, are facing an obesity epidemic. So you decide to take your family grocery shopping at night. And you're looking for healthy foods, but everything is so expensive from this last summer's drought. So you finally decide on some spinach, and you take it home and cook it. But your family's ill the entire next week, and you see on the news that there was an E. coli outbreak. This is the problem that many Americans are facing. Our competition right now pulls food from all over the world, and it lacks transparency and freshness.
Our technology solves these problems with space-saving vertical farming. Aquaponics is a combination of hydroponics and aquaculture, where the fish feed the plants and the plants filter the water for the fish. This means less chemical usage, year-round production, and the customers know exactly where the food is coming from and how it's being made. Right now, we are working a prototype that is currently producing fresh fruits and vegetables. We are working on design optimization and scalability.
So we need $300,000 to build a pilot plant, and then we can test our target markets and see how everything goes and scale it up. And then within 2 years, we hope to be profitable and have $7 million in revenue, and then reinvest in other local regional markets and try to keep our customers healthy and watch their waistline. Because remember, you are what you eat.
Market. Are you tired of fresh produce that are not really fresh? Are you tired of eating foods from far away that is covered with preservatives, pesticides, and artificial hormones? If so, come to visit, next time come visit GNE Farmers Market. We just opened in May this year, and our goal is to use the sustainable methods to produce healthy organic foods for our local community. Right now, there's no farmers market in Houghton, and the Walmart and Econo Foods carry certain organic items, but with higher tax. Our first 5 months operation have generated over $10,000 sale, but due to high cost of land preparation, we just broke even. Next season, we are seeking $53,000 for outdoor farmers market and for a small farmers tractor. Right now, all I have is a shovel and for a fish pond for sustainable developing. This is all I grow this year. This is a sample herb.
women's apparel line with the outdoorsy woman in mind, and now we are adding girls' sizes. Requested by moms and daddies all over, we've shortened our sizes down to fit girls of all ages, including the Remark hat named after Bob Mark. We are searching for enough income so that we can boost our advertising because our website, 2-Bows LLC, is up. Retailers are very interested because right now all these girls have out there makes them look like little boys. So either that or they're wearing daddy's rolled up clothes just like us ladies were until 2-Bows rolled out. So we will be kicking off very shortly, and we wanted to make sure that you can see what we've got. We've had Allie and Audrey up here with us. So as far as our competition goes, Cabela's and Gander Mountain, they still don't have what we have, so we wanted to make sure that we bring it out for you to see right now. And always remember, with a bow in your hair and a bow in your hand, 2-Bows make it look good anyway.
We now interrupt this performance to provide a few words for our Program Director of The Hitchhiker's Guide Through Innovation, Michelle Lockheed.
Hi there. I'm so excited to be here. You excited? I'm very excited to introduce you to our judges. Right here we have Mark Mazzicati, President of Lawrence Manufacturing. Of course, Marilyn Clark from the Smart Zone. Bill Enders from Enders Innovation Machining. Keith Johnson, CEO of Thermo Analytics. Bernadette Yeoman-Olette of the Yeoman Fund. And Suzanne San-Regret of the Athletic Department as the Director of the Athletic Department. She's in charge of a lot of important people. So thank you for being here, and just real quick, I wanted to mention we've got our Central Michigan University folks here, and we have competitions like this, bigger ones, like at Central Michigan University, and that's called the New Venture Competition. There's information online, there's information around here, you've been seeing it for a while. The deadline to submit is November 28th. We also have our organization, the Hitchhiker's Guide Through Innovation. Come join us and we can help you take your ideas to real businesses, much like what these students are discussing tonight. So have fun, enjoy yourselves, and don't forget to fill out your ballot for your audience favorite.
million college students currently have smartphones. With a modest 10% market penetration at $1 for the premium app sale, we'll generate $1,160,000 in revenue with an ROI of $11.
I'd like to ask the audience to take a moment and imagine that you're a doctor and you have a patient who's dying from a very life-threatening bacterial infection. You've already currently administered the maximum dose based off of weight in order to try to cure that infection, but your treatment is not effective. So that leaves you with an ultimatum. Do you up the dose beyond what's considered safe for your patient, or do you maintain the same dose and hope that eventually the treatment will become effective? Well, currently, the only way to actually test how much drug is in the blood takes 24 to 48 hours. By the time you get the information, it's no longer relevant. That's where Upland Nanotech comes in. We've designed a sensor that will give you next to real-time data for the antibiotic drug level concentration in the bloodstream. This is currently part of a $7.5 billion market, which is going to grow to a $15 billion market in the next 5 years. And our business plan shows that we are going to be a multi-million-dollar sales company within the first 4 years. I came here today to ask for $50,000 to ask so that way I can obtain the probe molecules that I need for this sensor, so that way I can really prove that this is the next diagnostic tool for the future. Thank you.
Took my love and it took it down. Climbed a mountain and I turned around, and I saw my reflection in the snow-covered hills where the landslide wrung it down. Oh, mirror in the sky, what is love? Can the child within my heart rise above? Can I sail through the changing ocean tide? Can I handle the seasons of my life? I don't know. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older. I'm getting older too. Well, I've been afraid of changing, 'cause I build my life around you. But time makes you bolder. Children get older. I'm getting older too. So take this love, take it down. Oh, if you climb a mountain and you turn around, if you see my reflection in the snow-covered hills, well, landslide will bring it down.
companies and corporations don't have a department for custom brokers, so that's where we come in. Just like this company, they had to find another customs broker, and it ended up saving them $65,000. So we come in for a minimum fee into your company, look at your paperwork for the last 5 years of your imports to see if you have any classification errors. If you do, into your benefit, we'll split the money halfway that you never knew that you had. If we find that you should actually be paying more, we'll stop our analysis and we'll give you an opportunity to contact customs so you don't get audited and you don't get the fine. We're asking $60,000 to contract custom brokers and for training so that we can do it onshore in-house operations. Thank you.
Imagine being at a social network online and finding your risk to be diabetic very early on, or meeting someone with whom you can make healthy babies. Yeah. So this can be done using your DNA sequence, which is the code book of life. Today we can sequence it for $1,000 and soon for $100. We present here an innovative social platform where your genome is compared with others, and we give specific recommendations about the kind of food or medicines or exercises that work best for you. Unlike other firms which provide basic services, your DNA is safe with us and you have complete control over it. And we provide an avenue for limitless social and genetic interactions. With a $250,000 investment on infrastructure, we project to disrupt we project to serve 0.1% of 1 in 8 women in Michigan who take breast cancer diagnostic test that is approved by FDA today. Expanding our services to other areas, we will be disrupting various healthcare services and becoming your primary reference for all your healthcare needs and improving your overall quality of life. DNA and your life, your connection.
Hi, my name is Ramana. I have an excellent idea to create jobs. Hundreds of them on campus for students. I'm talking about employing students to help the local communities and fellow students with unmet needs. These needs include domestic help, technical help, office help, or just borrow services. It could be as simple as getting lunch to a busy researcher on a rough and snowy day, or taking care of someone's pet, or helping buying groceries. Sounds like Craigslist or Barcode? Think again. We are different because a needy person can contact us by phone, mobile app, or a website. We will send notifications to the students based on their schedules in real time and match them to the jobs. Students will register their skill sets with us and have total control on the notifications they receive. For a competitive cost, students have to pay. Our revenue comes from the student-targeted advertisements and service fee. Based on the crowdsourcing market size and 4,000 plus universities in US, we anticipate to have $1 million annual revenue. So I see $50,000 initial investment to build our system and promote in Michigan in 6 months' time. In 2 years' time, you'll see us in all town campuses working with happy students building better communities. We are campus trades, students for smart living. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Zach Goodell.
And I'm Ken Art.
And we're Team Untangled. Now, have you ever had this problem? You pull out your iPhone cables and they're all tangled up. And the funny part is this isn't even staged. He really did this. So, what would be a simple solution for this? Well, you can always buy a new iPhone cable. You can always buy one of those pull things, but those headphones frankly suck, and no one really likes them, and you already have your favorite headphones that you've committed to. So what we're proposing is
a retractable widget that fits on all headphones. The retractable widget would be like something like you see on keychains or ski passes that slides out. This will fit on any cord or cable that would have a headphone on it, and it would wind it up. So when you're not using it, it's not just in a ball in your pocket. It would even be protected. Have longevity, more longevity in the product you buy, especially if you spend a considerable amount of money on your headphones. And with over 900 million headphones and earbuds being used today, or that are currently being used unbroken, there's a very massive market for it.
We are currently in the phase of prototype, so we're looking for about $33,000 in investment so we can begin researching and developing a prototype and for a target market. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Content from class because we passed out and wear sunglasses to cover the closed eyes. got to catch up. We need people to do that for us. We trade our language skill. If you're a Spanish student, like me, Chinese student, we trade. This is a platform that we all need. When we generate a revenue, advertising. Website provide us a great, anyway, it's free college student, you and
Do you guys like my outfit? Yeah. My mom also does. She picked this for me. She also wants to pick a wife for me on a matrimonial website. Do you think I should trust her? My name is Abhi and we are building mypr.com, India's most advanced dating website. Why? Most people in India are like me. They don't have time to go out to meet new people. At the same time, we don't want someone else to pick a match for us, especially not our mothers, right? So we went and asked like 300 people across 5 different cities in India. We said, hey, why don't you guys date online? They said, well, we would, except Match.com and eHarmony.com are not catered to our sensibilities. We said, yeah, we'll fix that for you. They said, well, we don't want to use free websites that's full of spam. It's mostly men and absolutely no women. Who likes that? No one does. And we said, hey, we will build a website that's free only for women. Men have to pay. And then we will put you in control of who gets to talk to you. And then they said, oh, that sounds great. We will pay you an average of $9 every month to use your service. There are 500 million people in India between the ages of 15 and 35. Assuming 1% of them want to use our service, that puts our total market cap at $426 million every year. And we target, well, say, okay, well, let's capture 5% of the market. Let's be reasonable, right? 5% of the market, $20 million in revenue every single year. Now, all I'm here to ask for is just $25,000 to develop a website by Valentine's Day. Thank you, and God bless America.
Too old for some of you. Let's try something newer this time, okay? I'm not not surprised, not everything lasts. I've broken my heart so many times I stopped keeping track. I talk myself in, I talk myself out. I get all worked up, then I let myself down. I tried so very hard not to lose it. I came up with a million excuses. I thought of every possibility. And somehow I know that it'll all turn out. You'll make me work so we can work to work it out. And I promise you, kid, that I'll give so much more than I get. Yeah, I just haven't met you yet. I might have to wait, I'll never give up. I guess it's half timing and the other half's luck. Wherever you are, whenever it's right, you come out of nowhere and into my life. And I know that we can be so amazing. And being in your life is gonna change me. And now I can see every possibility. And somehow I know that it'll all turn out. You'll make me work so we can work to work it out. And I promise you, kid, that I'll give so much more than I get. Yeah, I just haven't met you yet. They say all's fair in love and war, but I won't need to fight it. We'll get it right and we'll be united. And I know that we can be so amazing. And being in your life is gonna change me. And now I can see every single possibility. Ooh. And someday I know it'll all turn out. And I'll work to work it out. Promise you, kid, I'll give more than I get. Then I get, then I get, then I get. Oh, and you know it'll all turn out. You'll make me work so we can work to work it out. And I promise you, kid, to give so much more than I get. Yeah, I just haven't met you yet. I just haven't met you yet. Oh, I promise you, kid, to give so much more than I get. I just haven't met you yet.
lifestyle, for athletic or weight loss purposes. Now, these people have to deal with an awful shopping experience. Imagine going to the grocery store and having to read every single label, looking for 183 possible ingredients that could make you violently ill. Gluten-free shopping tries to make that a little bit easier. Now imagine you have an app that you can pull out, scan the barcode on the product, and it will tell you right on your phone with a simple yes or no whether or not it's gluten-free. That's what we built with the first version of gluten-free shopping, and people are loving it. We've already had over 24,000 downloads in over 13 countries across the world. But we think we can do better. We're trying to take our user base of 13,000 unique individuals and offer them something even more. We want to build in optical character recognition in your apps. We don't have to rely on a database and an internet connection. We're using an open source library that will allow us to scan the ingredients right on the product and instantly tell the user whether or not it's gluten-free. We believe that this is going to create a better experience for our users, in which case we'll create a better user experience. More users will allow us to create a custom ad network connecting manufacturers that create gluten-free products with the people who are actually gluten-free. By charging them, we believe our revenues are about to go through the roof, and we're excited for your investment. Thank you very much.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Garrett Lord, and I want to tell you about Strider's trajectory. There's a problem between universities and employers today that I believe is paramount to success in the 21st century. Talent acquisition for companies nowadays is really difficult to do. 8 months ago, a team of 4 developers with 37 combined years of development experience set out to solve this problem. We partnered with the best names and the brightest universities in mind. We flew out and met with Stanford, Yale, University of Michigan, Michigan Tech, and NYU. We met with the best employers in the business, and that's Google, Facebook, Ford, GM, Dow, and Caterpillar. We learn day to day what they do in the recruiting operations team to target the best and brightest talent on campus. We learn how to define the gold standard of what students make the best employees for what particular company, and how to facilitate the process with students in mind to really land them in their dream jobs. We set out to build this product. Great, froze. Elevator closes, so it's all good. Thank you.
mom and dad for this. When I see stars, that's all they are. When I hear songs, they sound like this one, so come on.
Well, that is it, boys, that is all. 5 minutes in and I'm born again. 10 years of this and I'm not sure if anybody understands. This one's not for the folks at home. Sorry to leave, mama had to go. Who the heck wants to die alone? All dried up in the desert sun. Mom taking for my sister in the pond that she called love. Then I look into my nephew's eyes. Many wouldn't believe the most amazing things that can come from